Alright, it looks like all 10 players are currently in the server. Once again, my name is Lay. I'm a contestant in the ESEA's next big caster competition. I'm going to be casting this tonight's featured game of Azio eSports versus Rise Nation here in the ESEA Mountain Dew League. And the players look like they're still warming up a little bit. So we're going to let them do that, and I'll start casting once the game really begins. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. It's a beautiful Sunday night. And currently I don't have any observer with me, so hopefully auto director doesn't lock me into third person. If I see that, I'll be able to change it. But anyway, we're going to be undergoing here with the knife round on Mirage. So this is going to be Rise Nation's 10th game of the season, I believe, and Azio's 7th game. Azio not looking too well, currently placed 22nd in the MDL, with Rise Nation voting a very strong 5th place spot, hoping to keep their win percentage high and to advance higher into the season. But so far, knife round looks like it's going to go in the way of Azio, down to 2 versus 1, and Azio's going to take the knife round. So they're going to pick the side to start with on Mirage here. And it looks like they've elected to start the CT side. And it's going to be interesting how they want to set up their pistol setup here. We do have 3 Kevlars coming out from the CT side, 1 smoke grenade, so that's 4 Kevlars and a kit from Azio eSports. On the other side of Rise Nation, we have a few players getting a couple smoke grenades, a Molotov, a couple flashbangs to work with, and it might be a contact B play here. But Azio is going to run 3 at B. They do have the boost set up in the ninja box, and Dazzle's going to be the first contact here. Looks like they're gearing up for a take here. They have 2 smokes to work with. Let's see where those smokes end up. You can get a better view here. Says he's going to be the first contact onto Dazzle, but all the C's are running out onto side right now. Sean going to get a headshot onto Relics. Moose trades one out, and Rise are trying to storm the site here, but they're going down one by one. It's down to Dapper in a 1 versus 3 to try to take it, but Maui's going to get the headshot on him, and that's going to be a quick pistol round here for Azio. So really good hold there by the CTs. They didn't lose too many on side and were able to rotate properly in time. So 1-0 now in favor of Azio. And unfortunately, Rise Nation unable to get the bomb plant there, but they will force by 4 Deals and CZ here for Rise Nation. And we have 2 FAMASs, 2 M4s, and a UMP, so not much going so far, as the beginning of the round's pretty quiet. Rise slowly peeking out here. Dapper spots a couple players in the window. Maui and Alex going to get 2 kills there to begin the round. Says he pushes up Cat and gets 1 of his own. Dazzle's right under the window, but Maui going to take him out with the USP. Last man standing is going to be Ace. He spots Shonk, jump spotting there, take it, and Maui's going to finish him off. So that's 2-0 now in favor of Azio. And it's going to be another anti-eco round here from the CT side, as looks like all 5 terrorists are going to be heading toward the A side here. 4 players into Palace. It might be just a little bit of a waterfall play here coming from Rise Nation. The smoke goes out into Palace, so that's going to delay him just a little bit. They won't be able to execute. Actually, it's not going to delay him at all. They're going to choose to run out of the smoke. Alec gets 1 from Ticket Booth, and Maui comes in and cleans it up with 3 kills of his own. And that's going to be a 2-man ace pretty much from the CT side. So really good hold by Azio, not even allowing them to get out of Palace, really, and very good cleanup. Didn't lose a single member since the pistol round, so they have some good economy built up right now. Let's look at the scoreboard. Maui up there with 7 frags, followed by Alex with 4. And on the Rise Nation side, not many. They haven't got many kills since the pistol round, so it's gonna be the first gun round here for Mirage. The T's are a little bit spread out. They have a lurker in Palace and 1 in the B after. Dazzle's gonna take a nade to the face, but he's gonna trade it out with the headshot on to Tryhard playing Van. Says he's the only other man on the B side right now. No rotation just quite yet. And Rise Nation taking it slow. They're gonna back up a little bit and try to get some mid control here. Sezi jumping onto the ledge onto B apartments. A good flash comes out from his team. It doesn't get the flash, but Sezi does get the kill onto Dazzle. However, he's left with 22 points of health, and the bomb looks like he's going to be heading to T-spawn back toward the A site. Dapper, and I believe that's going to be Ace as his partner. Going to creep up here in connector. So it's going to be an A split coming from the T side. Shank on the other side of this smoke. I'm going to flip to him on the camera real quick. He's actually going to push the smoke into the stairs right behind him and get the kill onto Dapper. So now that's down to a 4 versus 2. Make that a 3 versus 2 as Ace gets the kill onto Shank. And it's going to be a really tight round here. Alex does have the bomb with him in ramp, and it's going to be up to Moose here. He gets a kill onto Maui, so that's one more frag going the way of Rise Nation. Sezi in CT spawn with very low health. Alex is going to have to get some pretty good gnarly kills here. Moose throws a flash over, fully blinds Alex, and they might be able to take this as Moose gets the headshot onto Alex. They spotted Sezi, I believe, at triple box, and there goes the Molotov, and they're going to flood Sezi out, and Ace able to pick it up, the Molotov kill. So very important gun round there for Rise Nation as they pick up their first round of the game. And we see Maui picking up the AWP. Let's see where he goes with this. As no AWP on the T side quite yet. They do have a MAC-10 onto Relic, so he might be going for a quick play here. Actually, 2 AWPs for the CTs. One of them is going to be heading out to mid window. That's going to be Maui. And he's going to get the kill through the smoke onto Relic. So really good timing kill there. As a nade brings him down to 67. It's down to a 4 versus 5 really early in the game. Maui gets spotted by Dazzle. Can he get the frag though? He barely misses that right there. And the T's have somewhat of a mid-control scheme going on. Shank, the other AWP, is going to be posted up by the top of connector. Dazzle already inside connector. Does he spot Shank right here? He does. Gets a corner peek around. Gets a headshot. Maui's on the other side, though. He spots Dazzle. I'm going to get the free frag. And Sezi on the vent, I believe, is going to be able to pick up Dapper. So it's down to a 2 versus 4. Ace with the bomb. Going to be heading toward the B apartments. And it looks like the setup is kind of a weird setup here from CTs. They have 3 counter terrorists in CT spawn. They're just, I think that they believe that he's in A, but that's the wrong call. I think all the CTs are currently posted toward A side. That's going to be a huge misplay, but Rise Nation needs to act fast. They have 40 seconds left and no counter terrorists on the B side. So what I think the Azio thinks is that they might have a terrorist already on the A side waiting for the entry that they need, but Sezi here is going to be the lone man in market. He's going to, actually he's not going to spot out Ace and Moose just yet, but that nade should give it away. The smoke grenade goes out. Sezi on site, the back left corner. He's calling for the rotation over. The bomb's going to get planted. Default Ace is going to get taken out by Sezi. Last man standing is going to be Moose. He's going to round the corner here. Sezi peeks it and gets the frag. And just like that, Azio picks up the second gun round, and Rise Nation is in a little bit of a trouble here because they just got hard reset, and it's going to be very hard for them to come back into this. They might be looking at a 6-1 score deficit going to their next gun round, so they're going to force up a little bit here. A scout and upgraded pistols, a few armors here and there. And they do have 4 players heading toward the B apartment. Ace with the scout. Gonna get 1 kill into Maui, and I think that's the AWP at mid as well, so that's gonna be huge for Rise Nation to continue on. Dazzle runs out, gets a flash, but that's from the CTs. Fortunately, he's able to get Moose and Relics are able to get 2, so advantage goes to Rise Nation. Now they're a 4 against 2. Moose gonna get 1 more frag onto Shank, and last man is gonna be Alex, and he doesn't have a gun. He picks up the op in connector, and he's gonna be down to a out versus scout battle, and Ace is gonna win that with the headshot. So what looked like could have been a double save there from Rise Nation turned into a very good eco round there. And Azio eSports now gonna buy up again. They had enough money to, and we're looking at a 4-2 scoreline in the first half of Mirage. So I think that round was attributed to Ace with those scout kills. He's getting an opening pick onto Shank as well. And I don't know if he spotted the second player who pushed underpass, so that's a lot of information that could go well in CT. Alex jump spotting from Ticket Booth, gonna get tagged down to 26, and they are just gonna nade him to death. Poor Alex not gonna be able to move from that position. Dapper goes out ahead and gets a go-away kill with on Maui, and says he's still lurking underpass, gonna get the frag onto Ace, so that's 4 versus 2 now in favor of Rise Nation, and Azio is gonna try to save as many guns as they can. They do have an op. Unfortunately, Tryhard only has a deagle, not going to be able to get any of the guns onto the CT at CT spawn currently. So Rise Nation is going to pick up the 3rd round, and they are going for the hunt here. Sezi in T-Apps. He turns around the corner, spots out Moose. Ooh, very dangerous angle he took there. Almost got caught out. He gets 1 frag onto Moose, and Dapper spots out Sezi, gets the AK spray, gets both of them, and that's the op down from the CTs, and he's gonna be able to pick it up and give it to one of his teammates. Like Ace is gonna pick it back up, and we are now 4-3. Azio on an eco round. They're gonna have to save against this full buy here coming from Rise Nation. So far, nothing crazy coming out of the CT side. They're not going for any aggressive push, but they do have one player here, Shonk. He's going to be pushing out slowly onto the top of middle. Ace is on the other corner, though. He might be able to spot around, but he's going to... Oh, he's not quite yet. Dapper on the other side, but Ace is going to pick up the kill onto Shonk, who's trying to push. And that's 5 versus 4 now in favor of Rise Nation. Dapper with the mid window smoke, gonna help his team take some mid control here. As no CTs are gonna be on the B side. Dazzle's gonna say, hey everyone, it's clear. We're gonna get the bomb plant here and play post plant. Dapper sprays down Tryhard, not before getting brought down to 19 points of health though. Now Dazzle's just gonna walk around into CT spawn and try to pick off the remaining players. Sezi caught out in middle by Moose. Instant one tap there. Last 2 players on the CT side are going to be located here on the ESEA, one under the Palace balcony, the other one on default. And they're going to be trying to save these upgrade pistols. Look at the money. They're going to be double saving anyway, so I think they're just saving a little bit of money so they don't have to buy pistols next round. Dazzle spots Maui, gets a frag, but Alex is going to get the refrag though. And it looks like Rise Nation will take this one cleanly. Only lost 1 player to the hunt. Alex spots out Relics on stairs, but not gonna get taken out. And just like that, we're all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. And Azio is gonna be on another eco. So upgraded pistols, a couple of Kevlars here and there. And a full buy coming out of Rise Nation. They're going to play 3 players to the B side, but that might be the wrong call. Shonk is the only one on the A side right now, and there's 4 terrorists waiting for him at Tetris and Ramp. Dapper's going to take his head off, and that's down to a 5 versus 3 as Moose gets a kill in mid onto Alex. And Maui's just going to try to get any kind of kill he can here. Looks like Sezi and Tryhard might want to save their armors for the next round, but they're going to choose poorly as Dazzle takes both of them out. Last man standing for the CT side is going to be Maui. He is stuck here on the concrete bricks outside, and Relics just creeps up on him and gets the headshot. So 5-4, Rise Nation take their first lead of the match. And they are looking at a possible tactical pause coming up from Azio eSports, as they are going to deliberate here what can they do to stop Rise Nation. Let's take a look at the round history there. Azio took the first pistol round, was able to get the 2 subsequent anti-eco rounds, and then lost the first gun round, reset them on the second gun round, and then got ecoed on round number 6, and that led to a string of rounds there by Rise Nation. Check out the scoreboard. We have Maui up there with 9 frags, Sezi with 7. And on Rise Nation's side, a little bit more of a group effort there, as Moose has 7, but Ace, Dazzle, and Dapper each with 6 of their own. But a very close game so far. We've seen it that each round can pretty much go either way, as Rise Nation with a 1 round lead, not going to be too happy so far, but they are staying very comfortable with the economy. If you look at the players here, 10,000, 10,000, 8,000, and 2 players with 7,000. So lots of money to work with. They can buy for the next 2, maybe 3 rounds, depending on how many players they lose and how it goes. But Azio here, they're going to be able to pick up 2 ops, 1 on Mal and 1 on Alex. So I believe that's going to be different from their setup. The money on the left doesn't reflect it. Here's the scoreboard money, so they're broke. They bought up, able to afford 2 ops. And we'll see where they set those up, as one of them is going to be on the A side. He's playing really aggressive there. He's going to push into Palace, but Maui, sorry I missed that frag. Going to get the first kill onto Dapper at the beginning of the round. And that leaves Rise Nation a little bit of a pickle here. Dazzle going to work his way up very slowly in connector. So top connector is smoked off, and he's working his way here. Shonk's on the other side though. Do they spy each other out? No, Dazzle's gonna get the better of him there. And Alex picks up 1 onto Moose, who's lurking into Palace, and they know he's there. He gets naded to 61. A Molotov comes out. Alex gonna sit in a Molotov for a little bit too long there, but Maui picks up another one onto Relics. It's down to a 2 versus 4, and the bomb is dropped just in the middle of the site there, or at least on the entryway to the site. Stezzy picks one up on Dazzle, and it's down to A's. Last man standing here for Rise Nation. So whatever they discussed in the timeout works really well, as Maui picks up his 3rd of the round, and that's a tie game here. So 10 rounds in, we are tied 5-5. Very close rounds either way. But Rise Nation, with that good economy, is going to be able to buy up yet again. Still 2 ops here on Azio. They weren't planning on losing any of them the previous round, excuse me. As Maui's gonna come out for this mid pick. Can he get it? Oh, he gets legged by Ace on the other side of mid, and he's not gonna go for the repeat here. He's gonna play a little bit more passive as they lose the health advantage. Oh, Moose actually comes out of Palace and gets an entry onto the A side. Make that 2 entries as he picks up 1 on the Shunk and connector, and he's just securing the side, going on top of the default box, not letting anyone come onto his side. But Dazzle getting a little bit aggressive, peeks into the window, and it's gonna get taken out. And it's down to a 4 versus 3. Still an advantage to Rise Nation, and we do have alert coming out of Ace. I believe he's on the B side. He's going to Cat. And Trier turns around, he doesn't spot Ace, and Ace is gonna get the better of him there with the quick frag. Maui, a little bit ready for Ace here to turn around the corner. I think he spotted the tip, just the tip, and that's enough for him to make the call to get the kill. Runs into connector, gets his head taken out, but it's down to Sezzy in a 1 versus 2 to clutch it. He spots Dapper at stairs, but Dapper with the spray gonna get him. So 6-5 now as Azio gets reset on that round, but they do have 3 players above 4K. They can choose to save this and possibly buy up pretty well for the next round. But Rise Nation also looking pretty well themselves. Lots of players, no player really below 3,500. So even if they were to lose this round, they could amass a full buy here for all their players. Moose gonna get the kill onto Mao. He didn't have a chance to sneak into the window there. Dazzle taking point in the B apartments. Going to be moving up slowly here. He's cautious. Not sure if any players are on the B side, as there aren't any, as Sezzy. I gotta say, you guys, you know what? I think I might want to be on the B side for this one. The bomb is located top mid outside of the T apartments. Dazzle is gonna throw the Molotov, give himself away just a little bit. Sezzy, not making himself known yet. But Moose here, he is walking up catwalk undetected, and he's gonna get the frag onto Sezzy there. So good patience by Dazzle not to move out so far. That was, I think that might have been a planned bait there. Throw the Molotov and wait for your teammates to flank on the guy who's waiting for you to come out. As Moose picks up Sean, but Tryhard gets 1 kill, I believe, on a ramp or so, and he's gonna get the AK to save. Down to a 1 versus 4. They're gonna go for the hunt. The flashbang goes over, doesn't get flashed, but Dazzle's gonna get the better of him anyway. So 7-5 now in favor of Rise Nation. Because they saved, they'll be able to buy up this round here. Azio, they need to make something happen. Strings the last 3 rounds together to make a competitive CT side. You don't want Rise Nation with 10 rounds going into the second half. to the scoreboard. Maui still on top of his team with 14 frags and Moose with 12 of his own. So you see the two best players on the server right here are getting the entries and much needed kills. Shock pushing up aggressively, gonna get Moose, who's partly blinded by a flashbang at top mid. Dazzle, ooh, he wiggles out of Palace just a little bit. I think Maui might have spotted him there, so he's gonna be holding that angle. And that prompts a little bit of rotation here from the CT side as two CTs are at the stairs position. Maui's gonna rotate himself to the CT spawn. Actually, he's gonna change his mind and go to B side. I wonder what prompted that. He does have a teammate in Tryhard on the ledge, so looks like he's actually just signal for the A rotation here. As he smoked off in jungle, he gets a blind kill onto Relics through the smoke, a headshot. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to be on the other end of that. Dapper pushes up onto stairs, he gets one. Dazzle gets a second. They spot Sezi in CT spawn. Dazzle trying to make something happen here. He gets a second kill onto Sezi, and just like that, we're down to a 3 versus 2. Maui turns the corner, misses a shot, and Dazzle's gonna get another frag. And Ace from Palace is gonna kill onto Tryhard in jungle, and just like that, Rise Nation turned man disadvantage into something that you only see in the movies. Really, it was just everything fell perfectly into their hands, except for the Maui kill onto Relics through the smoke. That stuff you probably hit 1 in 100 times, even if you practice. But Rise Nation now 8-5 up. Dazzle gets the first kill on the Shock, trying to cross the stairs, gets a second kill on the Alex, and that opens up the A site. Unfortunately, all of his teammates are mid, but that doesn't matter as Dapper's going to pick up a kill onto Maui. Moose on Catwalk gets kill onto Tryhard, but Sezi not going down without a fight, gets one onto Relics, and the hunt is on. They know where Sezi's at. Dapper runs out with the Glock, does not care, gonna get the frag. And Rise Nation 9-5, and as we go into our last gun round of the first half. Azio with 4 M4s and an AWP. Gonna be looking to make something happen here. They need one round to at least remain competitive. So if they were to take the second pistol round, they might be looking at a tie game to start the second half. So Flash comes out from the B apartments. 2 players there with the bomb right behind them. A Flash goes out again. It's going to be the team of Dazzle and Relics lurking. Dazzle's going to get dropped down to 61. I believe that's going to be from the tag that he just made there. Unless it was a nade that I didn't catch earlier. So far, no action, no trades yet. I think we're about like 35-40 seconds into the round. No action just quite yet. Rise Nation taking a little bit slow. Looks like they're going to be grouping up toward the A side. The smokes go out onto stairs and jungle, I believe. And they're going to be playing this even slow. They're going for the double fake here. They have a couple more smokes to throw. 3 more smokes to throw, so they're gonna go on for the execute here, but the bomb still posted into T-spawn by the apartments. Still no rotation, no second guesses yet, and they actually are gonna be going for this fake here. Oh, Tryhard from Sandwich gets 2 kills onto Relics and Dazzle, but they're gonna get taken down. And it's up to Dapper really with the, I believe that's gonna be Moose behind him. Yep, it's Moose. He's gonna get 1 frag, so unfortunately 2 versus 3. Ace in the middle here gonna get a kill onto Alex. It's down to a 2 versus 2 just like that. So what we saw was a fake that didn't go well in favor of Rise Nation, and then Rise Nation being able to pick those 2 kills back up to even out the playing field just a little bit. So Moose gives his position away on Cat with that Molotov. Oh, I mean, excuse me, Ace does. But Sean here pushes up onto bench. Gets support from Ace on Catwalk. Oh, and Moose brings down Maui. It's down to a 1 versus 1, and Moose is going to pick up Maui. And that's going to be the 10th round here going for Rise Nation as they take a very, very dominant 10-5 lead over Azio eSports. As we wait for the second half to start here. My name is Lay. Thank you guys for tuning in yet again. I am a contestant of the ESEA MDL, or ESEA Next Big Caster competition, where we're going to be casting MDL matches, and this is just me on a personal cast right now. So far I believe it's going well. I wish I have a buddy here, but you know what, you got to make use of what you have. But 10-5, Rise Nation showed a very dominant first half there. They strung a few rounds together following a very good eco round, which I thought Rise Nation was sure to take it. So far, they've just been pretty on point. Some of their players have just been getting absolute crazy kills, and it's not even just one entry kill. They're stringing kills together. And I wish I can take the scoreboard after the first or the second half starts, rather. Right now, we're just waiting for the teams to be ready. So Rise Nation, very good showing so far. Azio eSports, they had a few rounds where they just could have won. Like that previous round ended up pretty much being a 4 versus 2 that they lost. And unfortunately, you can't plan for stuff like that. You know, when you have man advantage, when you have, you know, players on a time crunch, you don't expect to lose those rounds, really. You thought you had it. You had 2 kills on the fake, you know, and you were able to manage 1 more kill on the players going to the opposite site. And when it comes down to it, you just have to land your shots and play perfect at that point. Not many teams are very happy with losing a 4 versus 2. And Azio eSports really need to get something together to string these rounds in and come back and make it at least a little bit more competitive. Again, however, they are playing currently the 5th best team in MDL right now. They're ranked 5. Azio ranked near the bottom, 22nd. I believe that's the 3rd from the bottom of the ladder there. And it's going to be really interesting to see how they plan for this. I haven't seen much of either team play. I'm kind of new at this. This is my first MDL match that I've actually watched in entirety. But it's shown to be a pretty good one so far. Rise Nation is going to start on the CT side in the second half. And we are underway with the second half of the match. Rise Nation versus Azio eSports. Let's see how they set up differently here. I believe in the first half you had 1 kit, 1 smoke, and 4 Kevlars for the CT side. And that they're going to be replicating pretty much that setup on Rise Nation. And as for the T side, they picked 2 players with full nades and 3 Kevlars. But it looks like they might be playing a very aggressive A take here. 5 men in A ramp. None in palace, none mid. They're just going to go for the 2 quick smokes. So they're going to be smoking stairs and jungle. So that's going to be a good setup there if they want to just take it through CT. Wow, they're actually going to go 4-man into jungle here, into connector. What are they thinking? What is the setup? But it is working, so they are proving me wrong. Alex picks up 2 headshots onto Rise Nation. The bomb is playing on the opposite side of triple box, and they're going to be setting up in connector, in window, and catwalk here. So, what a weird setup, but hey, it worked. So, you know, what do I know about professional Counter-Strike? Anyway, Tryhard picks 1, and picks up a 2nd, and that's going to be a 2-man ace here from the team of Alex and Tryhard. Azio with a very weird pistol strat, proving me wrong that it did work. That was weird. You never really see 4 players run through a smoke into connector. It just doesn't happen. Anyway, Azio picks up their 6th round of the match. They pick up 2 Galils, 2 SMGs, and an AK. As they're going to go for some mid control here. Rise Nation, what do they do to counter this? They have 2 players in the mid window. That's about it. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary here. 2 players on B, 2 players on A now. 1 in the window. So a 2-1-2 setup. So pretty good setup. Most teams go for that kind of setup on TT side. Is probably the most balanced setup. But no aggression on an eco round here. 4 Kevlars, 5 upgraded pistols, the most expensive ones too. So they are trying to get another eco round here. But Azio eSports not jumping into a trap quite yet. They're going to play time here. Wait for the pushes. Try to establish some sort of map control and set up their round here. Tryhard beneath the window. On the other side is going to be Dazzle. Dazzle spots Tryhard out in mid. Gonna get the CZ kill onto Tryhard. So that's 1-man advantage now in favor of Rise Nation. That's quickly taken away, and it's down to a 3 versus 3 already. Oh, Azio getting pushed by Relics behind him, so he spots the bomb, but how do Azio eSports go with that? Do they go back to the A site where they know that there might not be a player there since Relics pushed? Shank is lurking here in the vent room, the ladder room here. Does Ace spot him? Yeah, but he's not gonna get the kill. Shank gets a headshot onto Ace. It's down to a 3 versus 1. Dapper on CT spots out Alex, but not gonna get the deagle headshot onto him. So Azio eSports picks up another round, 7-10. So they're stringing some rounds together, keeping it a little bit competitive. If they can get the 8th round, then we'll see a really close game if they were going to get the 9th round with the gun round. But that's all for the future. Anything can happen. We've seen Eco round here already from Rise Nation. It's time for Azio eSports to kind of keep their composure, not give it up, not give them another Eco round to Rise Nation. You don't want to give them 2 in one game. Then you're just going to be kicking yourself in the butt after the game, saying, why did we lose to pistols? And you see some people on Reddit complain about how pistols are too strong in this game, but I digress. Anyway, we have Maui already pushed in from the B side, gonna get taken out by Relics, so that's a little bit aggressive there. And Sezi on the other side. Ooh, Ace peeks around the corner. It's 3 versus 1. Sezi, you need to run, but they all just swarm him and get the USP kill, and that's an AK down. So Rise Nation with the man advantage, however, they don't have the sight at all. Relics, however, lurking in the underpass, going to be creeping up onto the B apartments. The bomb is going to go down, though. 40 seconds till detonation. And he's waiting for his teammates. He's waiting for his peeps. I think they might be even going for extra frags. I don't know if they should even attempt this. They have an AK in their arsenal, as well as a MAC-10. So, yeah, it looks like they actually will be trying to get these exit frags here. Ace and Relics hoping to work together. A huge flash goes out for Ace as he pushes up, and he's not going to get it. So Dapper really needs to save his AK here. It's imperative that he saves the AK, but there's 3 terrorists running up from Cal while he gets one, unable to get the other one. But can Relics do the damage here? Peeks out from window. No, Tryhard's going to take his head out. And unfortunately, they had the bomb plant, so it really doesn't that matter. They're on eco round. And yeah, I mean, Rise Nation could have kept that AK, but it doesn't seem like it's bothering them too much as they pick up 4 M4s and an AWP, and Maui picks up one of his own on the T side. Fortunately for Azio, they had a little bit of economy to work out with, but it's not looking too devastatingly strong. Maui actually is going to be Tryhard, going to be taking out Ace there. Maui with another frag onto Dazzle. And is down 2 men here in the second half. 19th round here. Rise Nation trying to come back from being down 2 players. The bomb is posted up by T-Spawn outside of the T apartments. 3 players all in a close proximity to each other. Dapper on the bottom of the stairway on A side with Relics close by, moves into CT spawn, and it looks like they'll be going for an ace play here from Azio eSports. But Rise Nation is going to be ready for this, hopefully, as they have all 3 players on this side of the map. And I think what they need to play here is just be a little bit passive, wait for the opening, don't force a kill here that you don't want to have to risk losing another player for. Alex, though, almost kills Dapper, but Shank is there for the refrag. And it's down to Moose here in Firebox. Oh, he might just play passive. They don't spot him quite yet. Do they check the corner? Moose gets 1. Can he get a second? He's not going to be able to. And it's down to Relics in a 1 versus 3. He might want to save this for the next round. Tryhard plants the bomb on the opposite side. Triple box from Relics. He gets spotted out while crossing to CT spawn. And Relics stuck between a rock and a hard place here. He throws a smoke. He doesn't know. He knows one player is at ramp with that AWP sound. He doesn't have a kit, so he's going to have to act fast here. He might believe there's a player in that smoke. So he's being very cautious about every move that he's going to make here. Relics turns the corner, spots out Sean, but Sean's going to get the headshot onto him. So Azio eSports picks up their 9th round. So they brought it within 1 round after being down 5 going into the second half. So really good showing from them there. Way to bounce back from a terrible round to end the first half. take a check at the scoreboard here. Maui's still at the top of his team with 18 frags, and Moose with 17 of her own, closely followed by Dazzle with 16. So Maui carrying a lot of the load here for his team, but he's really good at getting those opening frags for his team, trying to make a good situation out of a deficit here. A lot of nades are going out though, so it looks like they're going out mid. A few flashes here to deter the push, but nothing so far. As I turn auto director back on, and we're gonna see what action occurs here. Full buy coming out from Azio eSports, an AWP, 3 AKs and a Galil with a full set of nades. So far, nothing from either side. Again, they're playing this very carefully. Azio eSports, I really like this about them. They're not giving Rise Nation any opportunities to take close proximity fights with those dangerous pistols. We're seeing a little bit of server lag here on the Go TV, unfortunately. As the Maui picks one, but Dapper trades it out with Sezi. Alex creeping up catwalk, gets spotted by Moose first, but gonna get taken down here. Dazzle in the mid window picks up one. He runs out mid. He's trying his best to get the kill on the Trier, and he does. And already that's a 3 versus 2 going in favor of Rise Nation. And the nades are raining out onto the B site, and Rel gets one before he gets taken down by Maui. So that's down to a 2 versus 1. Maui with the bomb in hand. Oh, he's getting taken out by Dazzle running in from catwalk. So really good play there from Rise Nation. I think I just did the commentator's curse there. I knew an eco round was going to happen when it shouldn't have happened. So Rise Nation picks up their first round of the second half, up 11-9 against Azio eSports. So 5 deagles on the T side as they move up toward mid, A ramp, and Palace. I think they're trying to use those long-range deagles to their best advantage. A run boost comes out from the T side. Unfortunately, neither team is going to lose a man there as they almost got the kill onto Ace. Dazzle picks one onto Shock and mid, peeking out from the connector there. Sezi tries to take a battle here with Dazzle. Dapper at ticket booth, gonna spot Alex out there in A ramp. Moose with a headshot on a Maui, gonna make it a 5 versus 3, but we've seen 5 versus 3s happen so far, but Ace is gonna deny any chance of that happening with a frag on the tryhard. It's down to the last 2 deagles onto Azio. One is gonna get traded out, but the other one's gonna kill Moose, and it's down to just Sezi there, but unfortunately he's not going to live too long as Rise Nation only lose 1 member on that anti-eco round, and there's going to be another timeout here from one of those sides. It doesn't tell me which, but check a look at scoreboard again. Dazzle is going to take the top spot with 21 frags. Maui close by with 20 frags, so he's still getting there. A couple of his teammates are catching up with 14 of their own. Moose loses his top spot down to 19 frags now, with Dapper falling behind with 15. 2 bottom players going to be Relics and Shonk. Haven't had the absolute opportunity to shine so far, but they've had some pretty good kills to set up wins here for their respective teams. So kudos to them for still giving their maximum effort, still contributing. And freeze time has been canceled, and we are going to be going underway, and it's going to be paused again. Hell yeah. As it's not gonna tell me again who's pausing what, but anyway, 22nd round here of the match. Rise Nation up 12-9. They won on an eco round with a subsequent round there. It was curious that they've been doing pretty well actually. Let's see these stats. So 2 kills, 2 kills, 3 kills, 2 kills. Yeah, how are they on an eco following that that round? They should have been set pretty well to have a gun round following up the reset, but unfortunately, nothing can really be predicted when it comes to Counter-Strike. Because the match is still paused. I wish I could just pull up some music for you guys until it gets unpaused. Let me see if I can find any music. Alright, so we got some music going on. I'll turn that off when the game starts again. But until then, let's listen to some tunes. Oh, and they've unpaused it. So sorry guys, you're not gonna be able to listen to these awesome tunes as we move. Oh, actually, you guys, it's like they were watching my stream. All right, cool. So we're gonna continue with the tunes, and I'll be back with the when freestyle with you. It got uncancelled. Sorry. It's hard to switch between the music window and the game. Anyway, moving on. 12-9 now. Rise Nation up 3 rounds against Azio eSports as they take an eco round into success and pick up the subsequent anti-eco round. And so far, nothing too indicative of a play here, except for Azio do have 4 players in the B apartments. That nade's gonna do a little bit of damage to Sezi there. So he's gonna take the brunt of it at the front of the apartments. Maui, the lone man at mid with the AWP, waiting for a cat push here, but unfortunately 2 players are gonna be in window. Ace on top of ticket. Does he spot Maui? Yes, he does. He gets the opening frag, and they gotta act fast here. Azio running out of B apartments. Sezi, first man on the side, gets taken out by Rally's hiding around the corner. So Rally's coming in with that clutch kill right there. Sets up Moose for 1 kill of his own, but that's gonna be down to 3 versus 2. Rise Nation up 1 player to the good there as Dazzle moves in. Ace in market window. Shock on the very opposite side here of this smoke grenade. He spots 2 nades though. Does that indicate 2 players are there? He's gonna push through. I think the radar might have given him away. And just like that, Dazzle also pushing from apartment is gonna get kill onto Tryhard. And Rise Nation gonna pick up their 13th round. So whatever they were pausing for, whatever it is, was important enough to interrupt the good tunes. It worked for Rise Nation. So I'm guessing Rise Nation paused. I'm guessing that they took a little bit of time to think about what they were doing. And it worked for them as they go up 13-9. They're 3 rounds away from winning this match in convincing fashion. As Azio eSports a little bit out of luck here. 4 men into Palace. Here, they're just gonna run out onto site. Fully blind is Tryhard. Ace and Dazzle pick up 1 each. Dapper follows up with 2. And Maui gonna get taken out by Ace. So, wow, that's just a very heart-wrenching round there for Azio, as they're not gonna be able to get any kill, or even the bomb plant for that matter. As Rise Nation trying to achieve match point here against a fully loaded Azio eSports. 4 AKs, 1 AWP. Relics with the aggressive op into Palace. He's going to be securing that avenue for his team so far. Maui gets a kill onto Ace. And that's one of the good players on Rise Nation down to a 4 versus 5. No rotation coming out from Rise Nation yet. They do have 1 player, Dazzle. He's going to be lurking into B apartments through underpass, and he might catch Maui here. He gets a headshot through the wooden post. Does he spot Tryhard? He does. He barely sees the head. He's gonna get the 2nd frag as well. But on the opposite side, Alex picks up 1 onto Alex. Dapper quickly trays him out. Sezi at the entrance to the A site, gonna throw a Molotov. He's gonna miss and land in sandwich. He's alone here against 3 CTs. And he gets taken out. And Sean, what does he do here? I think he might be able to fake him out, but 3 CTs are still posted up on the A side, or at least around the A side, in close proximity to each other. Moose is going to be under Palace, and he's in a very good spot here to check that that Tetris push. Good smoke from Dazzle comes out onto Palace balcony here, as that sets him up for Moose to only worry about one angle, and he's going to spot Shonk down and gets a quick headshot. So match point now for Rise Nation as they are up 15-9, and Rise Nation forced to buy up here. 2 AKs so far, make that 3. Galil and Maui, what does he pick up? He's gonna just go for the armor. Yep, he's gonna. Oh, actually, no armor. You have 1800, man. Why aren't you buying armor? This is a weird play from them. Dazzle in mid picks up 1 kill onto Tryhard. I didn't need auto direct for that. He's gonna whiff the nade though. Oh, unfortunate. He's gonna jump out mid. Moose picks up a frag onto Shang, and it's down to a 5 versus 1. It looks like Rise Nation's gonna pick this one up, but Maui says, no, you're not quite yet. You're not gonna get the better of me, as he picks up 1 kill onto Dazzle. Moose chases him. It's gonna get the kill, and that's gonna be it, folks. 16-9 now in favor of Rise Nation as they pick up their 7th win. They are now 7-3 in MDL, and I believe Azio eSports are gonna be 1 and I want to say 6, 1 and 6 now with that. Thanks again, everybody. My name is Lay. It's been a pleasure casting for you guys, and hopefully you guys can see me more in those MDL matches featuring the ESEA next big caster competition. But until then, I'm going to be signing out for the night. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your Sunday night.